This bill seems like an interesting way to solve our lack of housing in our state. And what I mean is, as law enforcement find it harder to come to work, because they could put on a bulletproof vest and protect themselves from the other criminals and other things that come their way, but protecting themselves from lawsuits and the independent prosecutors, that's very difficult to protect yourself for as you're making heated moments, decisions. And as we start to lose law enforcement officers in this state and no longer can recruit them, even with the bonuses that we offer, well, guess what? The good citizens, the ones that are raising families here in our state, the one who moved here for the beauty and the education, but also the safe communities, will start to realize the safe community factor is no longer there. And they'll start to leave our state and more houses will become available. Interesting way of doing it. But I don't think focusing on making it more difficult for law enforcement so they want to leave their job is the way for this body to be doing it. I could tell you, Madam Speaker, I have done ride-alongs and I am very impressed with how much the officers that I have been in the cars with focused on the people that they were stopping, how they wanted to make sure that their rights were taken above and beyond, that they were not violating the rights of the criminal or the person who possibly could have been the criminal. They wanted to make sure that the interaction would be de-escalated and everything they could do so that that person would go home tonight with a good feeling that, yeah, maybe they did something wrong, maybe they broke the law, but maybe there's a future for them. So, Madam Speaker, I think this policy is not good for not just for law enforcement, but not good for the families of our state. And I will tell you also, Madam Speaker, I had the honor of going to a training facility that just opened in our county, a beautiful training facility that not only was there to train officers, but the Air Force thought so highly of the officers in our community that they went on a joint venture and built this training facility that continues on today. And the Air Force pays the lion's share of this training facility. But these are the best trained people, in my opinion, of any profession in our state. We spend a lot of money training them. We spend a lot of money getting them through their initial training, their basic training, let's say, to get them to be in the seat. Let's not make them want to leave with policies like this. Madam Speaker, this is a bad bill. Vote no.